now that this is the best of 3. Winner goes to the final against either Lucy or Shake. Let's get it on, everybody. 90 minutes in. And we got a semifinal. So, any adjustments here, maybe? Not moving away from DK Ghoul, I imagine. So, Demon Hunter for Dise, not going Keeper. First interesting call. Engine of War at the standard position. So far, so normal. Do you want to do normal versus happy? We're banking on a strong Demon Hunter. We're banking on a very tanky Demon Hunter and mana burn. A lot of mana burn. First thing, do the right creep. Attacking the Acolyte is the right thing to do, I think, against Happy especially. Heroes pop out in a second. So Acolyte moves to the side already, doesn't want to give the XP to Dise, claws +4. And a good start. Happy contesting the middle right away with Aura first, so he wants to slow down the Demon Hunter for as much as possible. And that is level 2, pretty much denied for now. You can move to the north, to the green. Oh, Immolation, really? I think nobody really expected this. Maybe Dise saw that it's Aura and mana burn would have been a waste. That means up until level 4 he doesn't have evasion. And Dise is playing this rather aggressively, which is not a bad thing. 2 Wisps in the north for potential expansion and more pressure, trying to keep this DK off of level 2, and that's the problem of the camp in the middle. Really not too much of a reward compared to the Mammoth camp. And so far, I kinda like what I see. Hurt ghouls, piercing damage unit saved, boots and circlet. Boots are of course twice in the shop. So the Demon Hunter get theirs as well. Dise was listening to Remo, I guess. Now we got mana burn. And all of game 1 so far is working out nicely. Archers didn't lose much HP. If we can steal a last hit here, oh, that would have been so sick. Immolation has to do the damage. Archers are too fragile, especially in close combat. And Dise getting a ghoul kill. Not for nothing, there's no coil, mind you. It's only Frostmourne. Oh, do we have dust? Yeah, we do. So hiding doesn't do anything. But blocking might. Has to switch the target. Oh, that's a double kill, isn't it? Maybe even a triple kill. Oh, so sick by Happy. He just played this scenario perfectly. Like, I don't know if you played it or remember it. Back in Super Nintendo days, there was a game called International Superstar Soccer Deluxe. And there were challenges where there was basically one way to solve a situation that the developers laid out for you. Happy found this one way and excels. Wow. And just like that, Happy has a big lead. From here on out, once the engine is on, it's hard to stop. We go, whoa! Demon Hunter Naga Masked Air. But tier 3 Masked Air. This is weird. Good burns, can't prevent the last hit. Only a Naga second. But that's enough, especially when you have to counter a Demon Hunter. Huh. Skeleton block coming in, Archer slow despite the boots, Demon Hunter creates some space. Counter block attempt. Don't tell me he gets the DH.
The player's forces are under attack.
Okay, Dise is fighting. Has the staff, uses a lot of his juice, but talents are coming. Talent's really good versus air. I haven't seen this strat in a long time. Obviously fantastic versus destroyers. Obviously a good disable with Cyclone. That then forces destroyers. That then makes Kraus good against destroyers.
The player's forces are under attack.
When the patch hit and Talon Crow form got piercing damage, this is what I was hoping for. I wonder if Dise forgot a Hunter's Hall and this is like the last resort, because you can't play Mass Air without Keeper, really?
Player's forces are under attack. A player's forces are under attack. Player's forces are under attack.
And Happy respects that choice. Here comes the frenzy. Magic damage and Fairy Fire obviously working fine against ghouls as well. On paper, with great execution, or basically the best execution, talents seem like a great choice. It's all about execution.
A town is under siege.
No expert to be found here, so it's just a little bit of creeping. Dise returns for favor with the Magi there. And now I'm curious how Dise plays this. He wants to creep one more spot and then defend. He has no town portal, the position will be a little wonky. And now he rushes home. No level 2 Fork Lightning. Levels aren't there yet. We also got an Alchemist, Heal Spray, Chemical Rage combo. Oh, Nova's big! The AoE in general, super powerful. Naga needs an invul really soon, otherwise she's dead. There we go. Okay, then we delete another hero. What can I do? Naga is invulnerable. I just click the Alchemist. Crows are doing a solid job. Not a great job just yet. And Dise supply, like, talents are so fragile. But there's a lot of disable. That's also a lot of damage mitigation if you can afford it, but double kill on the talents. Almost suicidal. Lich in trouble. Statue coming in. Everything is slowed. That ice. There was no ice arrow because he had no mana. There we go. Oh, invul potion. So sick. And 20 HP is enough to survive this. Oh man. Quite some unfortunate moments here for Dise. This is one of them. This looked a little better than what I've seen before, but I think the initial nuke, like imagine this with Heal Spray and the damage of an Alchemist, plus the chase potential of an Alchemist. Like this situation here where the Lich is running away, you have an Alchemist with Chemical Rage, you can easily click it down. And that is no GG, but the 1-0. Like, Acid, to be honest, Acid Bomb and Chemical Rage might even be better. I don't hate that approach. I think you can work with that. Use it as a foundation. Because once you got the talents, creep speed should be really good as well. The problem is just that they are so freaking fragile. And then there's Coil Nova and Fork Lightning. Maybe you can prevent leveling a little bit. Springtime goes to Happy. And Happy plays out of his mind on several occasions. Well, probably not out of his mind, out of a normal person's mind. For him, just another manic Friday. Happy 1, Dise 0, one step away from the grand final, which is then gonna be an Undead Mirror, as Lucy and Sheik are battling for it. But yeah, undead heroes are usually a problem. If you lift them up, they're less of a problem, as only destroyers can dispel it. And crows deal with destroyers really well. They might not always kill them, but if the DK is up in the air, then there's also no coil. And then at least the destroyers have to get out of the fight. There's potential for the strat to work. Kevin tried it as well versus X-Lord. There, I think he didn't have the necessary practice for that strat, as it is obviously a way different control than just Dryad Bears or Mass Air. I think there's potential. Harassed by Dise was good. DK was on level 1 for a long time.
A player's forces are under attack.
Not necessarily a different game. Can you get first blood? Small successes. Yeah, how is the creep speed looking if the 3 archers aren't falling in the north? Then you can use the archers, of course. It's a lot more damage, it's faster creeping. Then you might have that level 2 fork lightning available. A lot of things that could go a tiny bit better.
Forces are under attack.
He can't prevent level 2 for so long. Kills a critter in rage. Always have to make a decision how much immolation is it worth to spend when you're so hurt.
Player's forces are under attack.
All guys chill about not writing GG. I think there should be more outrage about not writing GG. I think it's pathetic, especially in day and age of macro. You can literally bind enter GG alt QQ on one macro button and it's all saved.
Player's forces are under attack.
I don't like it either. Of course, sometimes you can be triggered and you don't want to write, or you have a personal feud with someone. But in a normal game, why not? Now that the overlay is back, I don't know what to complain about. Toxic. Come on, how about we don't see the exact HP when we hover over the XP bar? How about when a hero is invulnerable, the HP disappear? How about the entire box at the bottom right? How about the fact that we can't see the content of mercenary camps, shops, etc.? How about the fact that Concomber27 has just subbed to us? Thank you very much. How about the fact that there's no cooldown on a Staff of Teleportation in our overlay? Big oversight from us for years. We see the wind again. Very cool.
A player's force.
But double claw. You should probably cyclone the Lich. Neo with good takes as always. Oh, YouTube disagrees, my friend.
A player's forces are under attack.
Brings the drama though. What drama was created from not writing GG? A little bit of discussion in the chat. That's no drama. That's boring. Ankh of Reincarnation, always a good item versus Happy. What about writing well played, not GG? I think that's That's super good. That's totally fine.
A player's forces are under attack.
At least something. You learn that in youth sports. When you're 6 years old or 5 or whenever your first football game is or baseball or whatever you play. Or karate. And you learn that for a reason. It's about respect with the competition. Dangerous to trigger that hotkey. Well then bind it to Alt-Gr question mark or something. Sneaky red spot. This is what I mean. The archers didn't die in this game. Nice little creep manipulation, by the way. And this is a whole different world in terms of creep speed. Yeah, Happy is creeping at the same time as well, but oh my god. Of course, big mana potion, etc. But this is a way better game for Dise than the first one.
Player's forces are under attack.
It's so stupid that there's a text that says which unit is clicked instead of the hero portrait. 100%. This entire box, I would remodel it. How was the first game with talents? I wouldn't take that as a ground for discussion because the mid game fell apart and was unlucky. So this looks a lot better. And now we see the real potential of an undistracted talent tier 3. Khadga's pipe for talents. Oh, I just see it now. Khadga's pipe for talents is amazing. It's the best. One of the best item unit combos in the game. Let's get some welcoming items.
A player's forces are under attack.
And now we see a clumped up... Oh, he has some time to reposition the army. No Fort Lightning Coil Nova immediately. Yes, some units were lost, but Alchemist is still alive. Still, Heal Spray, not Chemical Rage. I'm not too sure what I think about it. Good reposition by Happy to put the DK as far in the back as possible. Every Focus Fire is also stronger thanks to Fairy Fire, and you see that on the Lich. Yeah, guys, I don't know where the strat is coming from, but it has potential if you don't lose your heroes. But as I said, against Happy, it's always good to have an Ankh. Quick dispels, no crow forms this time. Not at all. Oh, and that mist surround was a bit sloppy, unfortunately. But Dise alive. I wonder what the perfect ratio is between having crows and talents. Because it feels like you need some crows. 4-ish, depends on the number of fiends, of course. And this is Happy's game. This is not where you want to be with that strat. You also don't want the units to be too clumped up, but mana is low already. We have only one statue on the ground. Big cyclones, of course. Nice how Happy immediately positions his heroes in a way that one dispel is enough for multiple cyclones. which is a very fast adaptation. And yeah, Dise is a little black and white. I think you have to play the strat gray. Maybe the reinforcement talents are the white shade. The good thing about talents is they don't give that much experience and they're cheap to rebuild.
A player's forces are under attack.
I tried it versus Excellent in the group stage in ESL but lost hard. Yeah, I mentioned this when Dise played it on map 1. But I think it's not a problem of the strat. You just have to get used to playing it. Like, that felt like you practiced it theoretically, but maybe not too much in practice. Like, you didn't practice in practice, but you don't have the muscle memory for it yet. That's what it looked like, at least. As it is a whole different way of fighting than any other Night Elf fight. Especially when you include pros. I think this has a ton of potential. Dise has an expo up, by the way, on the back of these fights. For quite some time already.
A town is under siege.
And Happy is trying to counter expand. He's certainly respecting the talent strat. Oh, double expansion. Is this Craft playing? Toxic, can you check the ping? Can we check Orc Brain? Triple bases. Okay. That's the problem of the strat. You're not that agile, not good in defending bases. That's where the heroes have to carry. And here comes a push. Oh. What? Is that a sapper? In the bottom right. Must have been. Something killed the Acolyte. And the Haunted Gold Mine. Imagine he throws acid bomb now when the ghouls are clumped up. There we go. Here come the crows. But very good repositioning. Not too much web yet. This will change in a bit. Is 2 base enough with this? And what's Happy's army composition against this? It has to be Fiend statues. Can't play ghouls really. Can't play... Can you play Gargs? Yeah, probably should play Gargs. Actually, now that I think about it. Heal spray keeps some units up. Wow, the timing of the town portal is so good. But Dise ahead. This is one of the best Dise vs Happy games that I've seen in a long time. Sapper, I think Sapper number 2. Oh, against 2 towers though, that's problematic. Is that the right call? I'm worried, I'm so worried. Having talents in the range of towers? Really? We're moving out of that now, but the fight is all over the place. Dise is getting distracted, crows are getting attacked. At least the heroes were saved. And Heal Spray isn't half bad so far. Fork Lightning, Focus Fire is still very, very good. Kinda hard. DK is surrounded. I report, and then DK is surrounded, and he's dead. Of course, that opens up the potential for some surrounds as well. Did the Sapper connect? One tower is gone. Oh, Dise, I like what I'm seeing. The aura being gone is amazing here now as well. Oh, well, then it was gone. That's the last bit of Alchemist though. Naga! Surrounded as well! Weird fight. Really weird fight. Be careful of Coil Nova. It could come in any time with being so close to the shop. Naga saved herself. Nova is insane! Demon Hunter is back after healing up fully. Immolation is running the entire time. Crow form on a lot, so the fiends can't attack it. Nice little dodge. And the destroyers will be gone in a second. Alf, thank you very much. Scarf, thank you very much. Alchemist and Demon Hunter, very respectable right click. Now we kite into the undead base. Oh, this is not good, Dise. There's no TP. Info potion for now. Alchemist staffed out. Overcommitment. Or is it? I'm not sure. Yeah, it is. Naga dead, and she carried the aura. Dise has no. Why? That felt a bit unnecessary. But hey, maybe a new strat is born.